You're listening to Systemic Error Podcast. The failure was designed.
CNN host rolls eyes after Republican claims scandals are from Trump-obsessed media, based on an article by Sarah K. Burse. Trump is not the story. He is the power structure. One sentence context. The source revolves around a familiar Trump spectacle. He injected himself into the World Cup, the Knicks game, and even Taylor Swift's wedding, while a Republican commentator tried to recast the real issue as media obsession with Trump rather than Trump's own deliberate intrusion. Power, not personality. The central fact is not that Trump is everywhere. It is that he keeps acting like someone entitled to occupy every public space, and the press keeps treating that as a personality quirk instead of a power move. When he calls FIFA, posts memes on a wedding day, or edits Manhattan signs to turn someone else's moment into his own branding exercise, that is not accidental attention-seeking. It is domination by interruption. The blame transfer. Doug Hayes' line about the media being addicted to Trump is classic misdirection. It shifts attention away from the person using institutional status, publicity machinery, and party discipline to commandeer the conversation. The complaint is not really about coverage. It is about refusing to let Trump's behavior be described plainly. He inserts himself, generates the scandal, then relies on allies to frame the fallout as everyone else's pathology. Normalization as damage control. Aaron Blake's point is the stronger one. Americans have been trained to see Trump's conduct as routine, while the rest of the world recognizes it as offensive and destabilizing. That normalization is a political success for Trump and a failure of the institutions around him. Once people stop treating obvious overreach as overreach, the overreach becomes the baseline. The public gets used. The World Cup example matters because it shows how Trump weaponizes shared civic and cultural spaces. Sports, weddings, and holiday coverage become raw material for his brand. Republicans then complain that the media covers the collision they helped create. That is not analysis, it is cover. The trick is simple: manufacture the disturbance, then denounce the attention as proof of media bias. The pattern. This story is not about a politician who cannot stop seeking the spotlight. It is about a political movement that depends on spectacle, grievance, and saturation to mask its own exercise of power. Trump is not being unfairly centered by the press in some abstract sense. He is forcing himself into the frame, and too many people around him are working to make it look normal. The real failure is not that reporters notice him. It is that American institutions keep letting him define the scene. You've been listening to Systemic Error. Thanks to Alternet for today's article. With the automated voice of Sam, thanks for listening.